Hey, it's the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 30th of January. This is James Spann. Hey, warmest day so far this year for Alabama, just like springtime. And next week will be just as warm. And some rain on the way. We'll deal with rain at times late tonight into part of the day tomorrow because of this upper low that's coming at us. This is lifting out of the southwest United States. The upper low is coming into West Texas, and the rising air motion ahead of that will create a number of showers and maybe some thunderstorms late tonight and tomorrow. Visible satellite view for a pretty good chunk of the state. The day has been sunny after some clouds and some light rain this morning. The clouds are thicker back off to the west. We'll see increasingly cloudy conditions tonight. And there's the radar composite. Alabama rain-free this afternoon. We note rain over much of Tennessee and then well to the west, back over toward the Arklatex region. And look at these numbers. Birmingham, 71. Tuscaloosa, 72. Huntsville up in the Tennessee Valley, they've got mid-60s. They've seen a bit more clouds. Montgomery, 75 degrees. Low 70s for Dothan and Mobile. We'll check the watch warning map. We have flash flood watches, a number of flash flood warnings in effect for parts of Arkansas, where they've seen some tremendous amounts of rain today. Those flash flood watches extend from southeast Oklahoma to near Paducah, Kentucky. Up in the northwest United States, winter storm warnings for parts of Wyoming, Montana, Idaho. Also, a few winter weather advisories up in the northeast. There is a risk of severe storms through tonight for areas west of Alabama, parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, eastern Texas. And then tomorrow, there's a very small, very low-end marginal risk of severe storms for extreme South Alabama, basically Mobile to Dothan and points south in the Florida Panhandle. And we'll take a look at the parameters here. But again, this is a very low-end threat. And then on day 3, which is Saturday, no thunderstorms expected across the country. We'll check the rain for the next 7 days. Heavier totals north of the state. And this is valid through Thursday morning of next week. The Shoals about 1 inch. Same thing for Huntsville. Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden about 1/2 inch. And under 1/2 inch for South Alabama. And we should note the new drought monitor was released today. And really, you have to be cognizant of the fact that about 40% of Alabama is still in some type of drought condition here. So rain, not necessarily a bad thing. So let's take a look at it. Model fans. Here's the GFS, the 12Z run. This is valid tomorrow afternoon at 3. The trough is lifting out, positive tilt. And we will inevitably have some rain to deal with. Let's look at the high-resolution modeling. This is the high-res HRR, the HRRR, high-resolution rapid refresh. This is valid after midnight tonight at 3 a.m., middle of the night. And you can see a batch of showers pushing into north and northwest Alabama. And again, there's just no surface-based instability. We just don't have any concern of severe storms tonight, probably no thunder. And even tomorrow afternoon, there's just not much instability. This is the Cape convective available potential energy. There's a little bit around Dothan. We also note some instability over northwest Alabama. That's underneath that cold core upper trough. And underneath that, there could be some showers tomorrow afternoon over North Alabama. You can see this is valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, and there might be a rumble of thunder. That's a cold core upper low, and that cold air loft could make the air a little unstable, but again, nothing severe. So we'll have rain in the morning, probably a midday break, and then a chance of more showers over the northern half of the state tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And the high should be in the 60s. And then a beautiful weekend ahead. This is Saturday. We start the day in the 40s. The high will be in the 60s. Sunday, another sunny day. We start the day in the 40s. The high Sunday at or over 70 in most spots. And again, next week will be the warmest week so far this year. Monday, sunny, highs in the 70s. Tuesday, partly sunny, right back in the 70s. Maybe a few showers to the west of the state. And then Wednesday of next week. Again, the moisture levels gradually increase, but the better chance of widespread rain probably north of Alabama. We're going to have a boundary setting up between cold air to the north and this mild air to the south, and the better rains will likely be near the boundary, but there might be a few showers on Wednesday. And a week from today, this is Thursday, the 6th of February, again, a zonal flow, and this surface boundary is going to be pretty much stalled out north and west of the state, or maybe creeping southward. And this is suggesting the better chance of rain Thursday of next week could be a little north of the state. I really think next week the most widespread rain will probably come around the end of the week, around Friday the 7th. And then we'll go out 10 days. This is Sunday the 9th. And again, you can see the amplitude beginning to increase. A ridge trying to build in the west, a trough trying to carve out over the east. And we are in cooler air. At 540 thickness line, it's down into central Alabama. So finally, we'll lose the spring-like warmth. And we'll see cooler air. But I don't think it's going to be a big Arctic blast. Not the type of cold we saw earlier this month. But noticeably cooler by Sunday the 9th. Rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean a little over 2 inches between now and Valentine's Day, the 14th of February. Temperatures, yes, sir. If you like spring, you're going to like those numbers. And again, if you're in South Alabama, tack on a few degrees to this. This is valid for Birmingham. Mid-60s tomorrow and Saturday, close to 70 on Sunday, then mid-70s for a pretty good chunk of next week. And then you can see the downward trend. Sunday the 9th, the high dropping to 56 and lows dropping in the 30s by Monday the 10th. But again, there's no evidence of any big, massive Arctic blast, again, like we saw here a couple of weeks ago. But understand, no doubt we'll have more cold snaps through late February and March. I mean, winter's still got a long way to go, but that's not a bad chart right there for this time of the year. And just in, off the presses, got the brand new 8 to 14-day guidance. This is for the 7th through the 13th of February, and we're still in the orange here, meaning temperatures will likely be above average during that time frame. But again, toward the end of that, out there toward the 9th, 10th, 11th, will probably start to cool down. And hey, what do we do here? We got to roll some Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. A lunchroom full of 6th graders that want to learn about science. No better than this. East Smith Station Elementary, Lee County, home of the Panthers. Had a great session today. And let me tell you what, these cookies were amazing. We've had some amazing treats this year, but 6th graders are great. We did some storm spotting for them. Talked about convection, thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, winter storms, and much more, how we forecast the weather. That's a great school with great teachers. So again, to all of these amazing 6th graders at East Smith Station Elementary School, Lee County, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You guys are looking good. So tomorrow, going to be at Taylorville Primary School in Tuscaloosa County. And hey, we got a book signing on Saturday in Decatur at Java J Coffee Shop, 10:30 until 1:30. And if you've never been to one of these, you need to come. We have a lot of fun. We take a lot of pictures. If you like weather, and if you watch this video to this point, you like weather, we'll have some pretty cool stuff. We'll have all the books, our children's books. They're really good. And, of course, all the fun weather T-shirts and everything else. So, again, Decatur, Saturday, Java J Coffee, 10:30 until 1:30. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Studio A, right across the hall. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.